Bootleg Kev exclusive.
Straight from Philly, baby. Philly Freezer, Freeway, what's up?
We in the building, man. You know what it is. It's the Vegas takeover. We out here, man.
Hey, so are you coming to town? I think pretty much every time Magic's in town. Is this correct?
Seemed like it to me too, man. You know, we get a lot of support from the brands. You know, we touching the kids, we touching the fan base. We out here.
Yeah. So there was something we were talking about before we hopped on the air, and that was you guys are performing at Cosmopolitan. Freeway is at Cosmo at the booking stage. Which,
oh yeah, it's going down.
Which is I mean you're not from here, you don't live here, but Vegas, it's like the Cosmo, man. That's like that bougie spot. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that there's a legitimate hip hop act performing there, that's super major, man.
Oh, we ready to get it popping. We like when I turn 45. I'm going to do a bunch of Vegas shows like everybody else. We going to get it cracking, man.
You be chilling down on Fremont Street.
I'm going to get a crib down here. You know what I mean, my man?
You get a crib for the low out here, man.
I heard. I already know.
Crackhead prices, man.
Early.
Hey, let's talk about the new
cup. Where are you? I'm here.
Let's talk about the new project you're dropping with Karma Loop, the Freedom of Speech joint.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going to be 12 joints, all original joints. I just started cooking it up probably like within the last 2 weeks, but it's gonna be fire, man. We just dropped the first video master ceremony.
Yes,
it's getting a lot of love on the net, on the radio and everything. We just grinding, man. It's real good because we got Karma Loop music and we got Rocksmith behind it, so
most
gonna
definitely
push it to the wheels fall off.
When you do a project like that, man, I know that the times have changed with music. I mean, everyone as far as people putting out free material.
Yeah.
When you is there ever like when you record stuff, like when you were recording stuff for this project, is there stuff that you're like, damn, that's just too good to give away, I need to hold on to this for, you know, the next album that's coming out? Or
nah,
it's just
we ain't holding on nothing, we letting everything go.
That's a good approach,
because I came into this project with that idea. Like, I got joints
right
that I'm holding for the album, you know, for Diamond in the Rough that we've been working on. Is unbelievable. And some of these joints is like real crazy, but I was like, no, we just gonna put them on there.
Now, Diamond in the Rough, that's the next official solo album.
That's the next official solo album.
Now, is that coming out on Rhymesayers?
We don't know what we're gonna do with it right now, but it's gonna be big.
Okay.
We do with it.
Most definitely.
I'm feeling this whole independent thing, like doing everything from the muscle, man. It's just been lovely, man.
That's something I wanted to ask you, man. Like on the 2 Words record you did with Kanye, he had like spoke about who else could put Mos Def and Freeway on a record together.
Yeah.
And because at that time it seemed like you guys were kind of from 2 different worlds. Like Mos Def was that underground backpack dude, and and you were with Rockefeller at the time. It seems like today you're more appreciated, and that's more your lane. That's like, that's the people who appreciate your music more than ever now. It seems like them underground cats. I mean, you was on, you did an album with Jake One. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I really enjoyed working with Jake. In Rhymesayers, like, I learned a lot from them guys, and it was good times, good experiences with touring overseas and everything. It was beautiful. But as far as what you were saying, I always been an MC.
Of course,
you know
of course.
What I'm saying? I used to battle on the corners, lunch tables and lunch rooms, people beating on the lunch table, chewing people up. Like, that's where I come from. So when the whole Rockefeller thing fell apart, I just went back to what I know, and that's being a true MC,
And what's cool about the thing we are just talking about, how the internet is now. The whole entire music industry is internet driven.
Yeah,
it gives people a chance to, like, hey, somebody might not have went out and spent $10 on a Freeway album. They can download the tape.
Yeah, exactly.
They can download something, and then they can be, a privilege to your music.
It builds your fan base, man.
Most definitely.
You get to touch people overseas. Like, I in the past year and a half, 2 years, I done been to Africa. I done been overseas. I done been to Amsterdam. I done been to Paris, Czech Republic.
That's crazy, man.
Where else we been? A lot of places, man. Switzerland, everywhere, man. And everywhere I go, they know all my music. And I know the internet got a lot to do with it, because people that's in other countries could get the music soon as I finish doing it and put it on the internet. They could get it that quick. Do
you feel that internationally your brand has grown since you've parted with Rockefeller, since that situation kind of dissolved?
Yeah, I think so. Because when I was on the Rock, we didn't like. Jay just started going overseas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was killing it so much in the States, we didn't even really have to go overseas, you know?
Right.
And we didn't. You know what I'm saying? We went over there. Like, I've been doing the Rockefeller days. I think I've been overseas like twice. Photo shoots. Like, we went to Paris and did a photo shoot. We did some other stuff, but it was no performances. When I got independent,
you just going everywhere.
Just going everywhere and getting it.
You just get to see
Riding
the world.
around and I'm getting. Flying around and I'm getting.
Hey, so your first album, man, Philadelphia Freeway. To me, you know, I think that's such it's an underrated all-time album, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, it gets I don't think it gets the credit it deserves as like a solo debut project.
It's all good.
How often do you go back and like listen to it, man? I mean, I always wonder that, like, you know, I mean,
I've been listening to it here and there. I don't listen to it all the time, but I listen to it here and there. I zone out to it, you know. I still perform a lot of them songs in my set too, so you know.
Yeah, how do you like when you perform? You know what I'm saying? Like, you've accumulated a lot of material the last 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what is the process in choosing what to perform and what to leave out?
It depends on where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it varies so much for me. Like, I could be in some straight hood club where they just want to hear all the hood stuff. And that's what I give them, where I could be doing a festival where they want to hear the hip-hop stuff and the hood stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it depends on where I'm at, you know. Sometimes I just go crazy and be up there for 2 hours and do everything. That's
what it is, man. Diamond in the Rough, what can you tell us about the project? Is there reuniting with any
oh, yeah.
past producers, maybe?
That's my man right there. You know what I mean? I just let him hear it. Joke with me and Just Blaze.
Word? You know Just Blaze Freeway back?
Yeah, it's going down, man. Diamond in the Rough is going to be crazy, man.
That's what's up, man. Now if we could only get Kanye and Freeway back working together.
I know, man. I gotta get with
Kanye's untouchable now, though. He's like Madonna or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. I'm gonna tell Jay to tell him to give me some beats.
Like, look, man, just give me some beats.
Jay was my man, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, we go back, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm definitely gonna reach out to him before I wrap the project up. What was the studio session like when you recorded 2 Words? Were you guys in the studio together? I don't know, man. Listen. A lot of marijuana since then? Yes. Those days, like, but I think so. I think I did it at Baseline from what I remember. You know what I'm saying? In those days, I tell you, like, those days at Baseline was just amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some days it'd be Jay in one room, me and C go in another room, just with the beats over there. It's crazy. Kanye over there with the beats, you know what I'm saying? Dipset in one room, like, and still sharp and still. So it's so much energy and so many hot people in the rooms. You gotta be on top of your job. You gotta stay sharp. Most definitely, man. How is your relationship with the rest of the State Prop fam? I know Young Chris is doing his thing tough right now. You seen the video? We just ASAP Rocky brought us out. I saw that. He was just in video. He was just in Philly. He brought us out. What's up with Beans, man? He good. He working. He just finished the project that he getting ready to put out. So. That's what's up. We all on there, the whole State Property on there. It's gonna be good. So look out for that. I want to ask you, man. Speaking of Sean Rose, you know that's the MC. That's that guy in Vegas, hip hop wise. You guys had the record. You guys put the video out. Exactly. How did you guys link up, man? My man Joe Bear Forte brought him through, and he said he hot. You know what I'm saying? And then we got in the lab and we sparred, and he had what it took, and we made it happen. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. That's the homie, man. He holding it down for y'all out here. He sure is. Overdrive. Y'all see him, make sure y'all show him love. Most definitely. What are some I mean, like, I think a lot of rappers that I come across, they don't really listen to a lot of other rap music, man. Are you like a fan of any projects out or any artists that are? Nah. I'm like, no. I say no. Like, yo, fuck everybody. Like, I like hot spitters. Like, people, if I could close my eyes and vision what you're talking about, then you're doing a good job. I'm not mad at that, man. ASAP Rocky, how you feel about ASAP Rocky? Fuck with ASAP. He gonna be on the project. You know, we got a crazy joint on the mixtape, and it's a lot of up and coming people that I fool with that definitely got some. What about Meek Mill, man? I might not be up like on if you guys. I don't know if you guys have worked together yet. Yeah, you guys have. He on my last mixtape. You don't got the Meek Mill record. I don't have. Man, I'm telling you. Do you know how much? Do you know how much music comes out? It's so hard to keep up with everything. You don't have me and Meek Mill Superstar. Listen, man. The last. Well, next time I come out here, that thing better be ready to get performed. Listen, the last. You got to go in with that. The last full Freeway project I listened to was one of my favorite
projects that dropped that year was, what was that, 09, 2010? The joint with Jake one, that was 2010.
Yeah, Stem Pack.
That was, hey, shout out to the packaging on that too.
Yeah, thanks. Shout out to Brett Rhymes.